a Lion touchdown. Scoring on their last possession of the first half, and now the first possession here in the second half. Ray looked one way and drops it off the other to Burnaby native Calvin McCarty, who has plenty of family and friends in attendance here tonight. That's his first catch and a pickup of 9. Another Canadian back showcased here tonight.
Just want to show you Khalif Mitchell coming up and what he does to cause some problems for Ricky Ray early. Again, with great penetration, almost disrupted the play completely right out of the get-go. And then it was that tackle. He must have been a little fatigued by the end of that. And Calvin McCarty, a little stiff arm to get outside of him.
Yeah, the Heisman helped get him 9. It's second. I'm saying if a 38-year-old could do it, maybe I better. First down. And now McCarty. Not much there inside. Dropped near the line of scrimmage.
And Khalif Mitchell and Brian Ramsey, Chris, were just in a battle there. I mean, a battle that lasted right to the echo of the whistle. But there was illegal contact made.
Garrett Joseph now in as they take it half the distance. And have to deal with the crowd. They'll try that quarterback option again. And this time the toss to Messam is in. And look out. Jerome Messam still throwing punches there. And a Donnybrook after the 2-point Eskimo convert gets everybody involved.
And there will be likely more than one player with a quick shower here.
And a reminder, that's a former teammate. For disciplinary reasons, the Lions traded Messam away. And now Mike Benavides in to get his defense out of there. We saw Nick Graham toss last week in Saskatchewan against BC. And we'll find out what Andre Proulx ends up ruling here as Kavis Reed came all the way across. And Kavis Reed still having words over there with the Lions players.
But Kavis Reed can't be that far on the field, no matter what.
Even if he wants to make peace, he kept going over to the Lions bench. He wanted to send a message of some kind and has been told to get back to his own sideline. Well, how'd this start?
Kerry Joseph takes a hit, number 1. Messam, with this hit right there, didn't like it. Once he was in the end zone. And then Corey Banks jumps in, and then the haymakers, that's when they start throwing them. And that was the left that's got to get, that will likely get Jerome Messam thrown out of this game. That final left hook on Tad Cornegay. But you mentioned that it was disciplinary reasons that the Lions and Wally Buono had to get rid of Jerome Messam. And it was the leaders on the team that went in and talked to the coach.
Michelle Pinsino, the line judge, right in the middle of that. He was in the line of fire. And this might take a little time.
The captains went in to the office of Wally Buono and said, we just have to move in a different direction with this guy. And you know, in all my time in football, there's not very often that you hear where the players will go and say, it's just not working. And that's why Jerome Messam is an Edmonton Eskimo. Now, Kavis Reed has said, as an Eskimo, he has been a model citizen. He's been good.
Reed getting the verdict from the sidelines. This with the game still very much in the balance.
Objectionable conduct, BC number 24. Major foul, unnecessary roughness, BC number 24. Major foul, unnecessary roughness, BC 11. Major foul, disqualification, Edmonton number 23. A difference of 15 yards. Edmonton will kick from the 50-yard line.
Joseph comes in. Second and goal.
Wow, he's got to try and change the play.
Running out of time. They may need a timeout. They got it away. McCarty brought down. Anton McKenzie. It'll be 3rd down.
Welcome to SportsCenter. Lions hosting the Eskimos. The grand reopening of the newly renovated BC Place. The retractable roof opening just minutes before kickoff. Over $500 million spent to upgrade the building. Looks pretty fancy. Juno and Grammy Award winner Sarah McLachlan. She was there performing the national anthem. To the game we go. Eskimos up 6-5 in the 2nd quarter. Kerry Joseph replaces Ricky Ray for a series. Joseph leads the Eskimos on an 11-play drive. Caps it off with a 1-yard TD run. 13-5 Esks. The Lions on a 5-game winning streak, driving before the half. Travis Lulay finds Andrew Harris a 22-yard strike. BC down 1 at the break. A crowd of over 50,000 on hand. Fans also enjoying the action on the video scoreboard. The 2nd largest in North America after Cowboy Stadium. 3rd quarter, Lulay can't find a receiver, so he keeps it himself. Takes it in. Lions up 19-13. BC driving again late in the 3rd quarter.
Well, lamenting that the Lions extend the drive with that. And now look at Harris. Quick tackles. Andrew Harris shoved through the gap, but nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, BC.
Andrew Harris with speed. He goes 63 yards, his 2nd TD of the game. Lions up 26-15. Move to the 4th. Esks down by 17, but still fighting. Gray finds Jason Barnes over the middle. A 61-yard catch and run. That cuts the lead to 11. Edmonton goes for the 2-point convert. Joseph pitches to Jerome Messam. He gets it in the end zone, takes a late hit, and Messam gets mixed up with a couple of Lions after the whistle. The Esks running back delivers an open-handed punch. Messam has had some discipline problems in the past, and he gets ejected from the game. Under 2 minutes to play. Esks down by 9, facing 3rd and goal. Joseph gets the throw off. It will fall incomplete. The Lions begin life at the newly renovated BC Place with a victory. They move into a 3-way tie for 1st in the West with a 33-24 victory. So the Lions are 7-6, tied with the Esks and Stamps, although the 7-5 Stampeders do have a game to make up. G-Roy Simon now trails Milt Steagle's CFL career receiving record by 391 yards. After the game, Lulay talked about the physical play, and D lineman Aaron Hunt also chimed in.
And it's a physical game, right? And they were playing hard, you know, and they were playing zone, so I had to hang onto the ball a few times. And you know, when you do that as a quarterback, you know you're taking your life into your own hands. So fortunately, we made the plays when we needed to. Got out of the pocket a few times and made some plays with my feet and did what we needed to do.
Against the cheapest team in the CFL too. Hey, if we review the film, they are horrible. Should be so many films. They ought to be ashamed of themselves.